this is a test to get Toolbox to work on your computer, because it probably won't if you have a fresh install. Get Toolbox configured, configure a gear in Toolbox, and get that outer profile of the gear transferred into a sketch and then extruded. Are you ready? Let's try it. In SolidWorks first, I'm going to open an assembly, which is a little bit confusing, but the thing to realize is that Toolbox works with assemblies. You don't bring hardware into a part, you bring it into an assembly. So the first thing I have to do is I have to open a blank assembly. And I am going to also admit there might be other ways to do this, I just don't know them. This is the way that I stumbled upon 10 years ago. Here we go. Okay, I am in a new assembly. So I'm going to go to the design library and I'm going to click on Toolbox. And it might, yeah, I need to add in now. It says Toolbox is not added, add in now. Okay, we are going to go to ANSI inch. We are going to go scroll down to power transmission, and we are going to look at gears, and we are going to look at spur gears. The correct terminology for the gears that we are doing is spur gear, and then you just drag it in. You drag in the default spur gear, and then we get to play with it. So I'm not going to change anything here. I just want it. Okay, I want this gear, whatever it is. Let's do 30 teeth. Get lots of stuff. There we go. All right, there's our gear. First thing I'm gonna do. Let's see. Well, let's just try what you think would work. Box select, right? Nah, it doesn't work. Let's go to edit. Copy. Why wouldn't that work? And then we'll go file new, part. There's my part. Let's open a sketch. Top plane. Right click. Well, go to edit, see if it'll let me paste. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, so we have let's keep that blank sketch open. Let's open up in our assembly here. Here's the first thing you have to do. You have to save this assembly as a part, because there's not a lot you can do in here unless you have it saved as a part. So we're gonna say file save as a part. And you'd save it as a part by in the file type SLDPRT. There it is. You can save an assembly as a part. I'm going to call this gear test, and we're going to save it 3460. I'll make a new folder. I'll call it gears. So we have just now saved that assembly as a part. Okay, and so assembly 1 we don't need anymore, because we want the part. I'm going to say file open, and I'm going to browse to the part file that we just created from the assembly. I don't care. Okay, now let's do an offset plane. And that's fine. It's perfect. I just want a plane parallel to that feature. Okay, now sketch. Gotta actually be in a sketch. And then there we go, convert it. So I had to be in a sketch, then click on the surface, then convert entities. All right, so now I have that profile, okay? And I'm going to I want to copy it. Edit, copy. Should have a brand new part down here, blank. I'm in a sketch. I'm gonna edit, paste. There it is. And then I'm going to add delete relation. I want the center of that at my origin. Boink. Now I can extrude it. Okay, so what did we do? We opened a blank assembly. We configured the gear in the assembly. We saved the assembly as a part. We created an offset plane, right? Parallel to the features we were trying to copy. We did convert entities to that sketch on that offset plane. Then we were able to copy those entities off the sketch, open a brand new part, and paste those entities into a sketch in our brand new part, extrude, and take off. Is that a lot of work? You know, it is. But if you've ever actually drawn a true spur gear before, that little trick is magic, because I took an entire class on gears 20 some years ago. Trust me, you don't want to do this. So that's how you do gear. Good luck.